Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, this is going to be entertaining. It is the morning after the crazy new variant, and the more and more you read about it, the more and more you hear about likely and hopefully this continues, but mild symptoms for this new particular variant, not well potentially more transmissible, but hopefully it continues to be reported that it's much less. Of an effective virus in terms of people getting sick or severely ill. We have this memory of the Delta variant just being so much worse, making people sicker and it being more transmissible. That another variant, I think, gives markets this shockwave feeling of, oh no, this is bad. And the more reporting we get on Omicron so far is that we're seeing more mild symptoms in those cases. Now, no guarantees. It'll still take the World Health Organization a couple weeks probably to give us an exact. But obviously, vaccine manufacturers are optimistic that they can retool their own vaccine toolkits. But market overall pretty positive today on this news. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on. We'll pull up Webull here in just a second. But yeah, we're green across the board here, at least on indices. Let's see here. Share. All right. Today, by the way, should also be the last day that I have to do this little webcammy thingy. We'll get to go back to the computer soon. But anyway, so let's see here. What do we have? We have indices green across the board, up 1% essentially on the Dow here, up 334 points. S&P's up 1.08%. NASDAQ 1.19%. I mean, this is a solid rebound right across the board. And then you've got oil up 6.8%. Remember on Friday, we had an over 10% sell-off in oil. So, if you lose 10%, you gain 10% back, you're still down 1%. But this is a pretty big rebound here for oil. So a lot of optimism coming back here. A little bit of a bounce here on that 10-year as well, 1.55 now again at the 10-year. So good recoveries here so far. Let's go look at individual shares and see how those are moving. Let's see, also do a quick little look here. Coin market cap. Bitcoin sitting again around that 57. Bitcoin's really been stuck around that 57,003 to 800 range, and you've noticed that Ethereum just consistently stays above 4K. Very difficult to get Ethereum under 4K. All right, let's jump on over and see what we got going on in individual sticks and potential opportunities. Let's see here. All right. So we've got Moderna. Moderna up 11.3%. Unbelievable. It's coming back. Look at that. We had 20% on Friday, followed by 11.3% now. Really reactivated the Moderna play, which has been one froth with or full of momentum. Looking at losers here, we've got Logitech down 4.9%. Merck with its red pill down 2.6%. Lower efficacy on that pill than we first expected in trials. So not so great. Is that true? Did Rittenhouse file a lawsuit? Let's see here. Rittenhouse. That is very interesting. It seems like there's a lot of misinformation about that one that's circulating. So there's just things that say there could be a lawsuit. No, I don't see anything about an actual filing yet. So I'm not sure about that one. But anyway, then we've got, let's see here. Peloton down 177, Zoom down 257. These are actually not down as much as they ran on Friday. Remember how quickly folks were flying into these stay-at-home trades again? Really, I think the whole stay-at-home thing is just overdone. I don't think we're ever going back to the crazy stay-at-home madness that we previously had. Mostly because there's been kind of a reason they've been on a trend of a sell-off. So they haven't been ones that I recommend seeking refuge in. I do like, don't get me wrong, I do like DocuSign in the long term, but I do worry about that software multiple compression. So I think that we're still going to see some headwinds for companies like potentially Cloudflare, DocuSign. And I mean, I hope not, because I love those companies. But on the flip side, there'll also be opportunities for me to buy. For example, if I could get DocuSign under 200 again, that's going to be great. If I can get Cloudflare under 150 again, that's going to be a treat. That'll be a treat I want to take advantage of. But Peloton 45, 46, not jumping up and down at opportunities here like that, in my opinion. Not very exciting. So not really much to the downside here, but there are some things that are sitting a little bit lower that are green, but not terribly green. Like, take a look at this. I was looking at this one a bit in pre-market, thinking about buying a little bit of Enphase. Enphase is now all of a sudden up 3%. But anyway, Enphase is up about 3% here in the pre-market, sitting at about 2.54. This one, let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit here. See, look at that. We've come down from about 282 here. So what are we at now? If we're at 248 divided by 282, see, so we're down about 12% from highs here on Enphase. If I needed to go shopping, I might consider going shopping here. I actually felt similarly about Nvidia. If I needed to go shopping and Nvidia is selling for, what are we at, 322 divided by, that's 7% off a high. So we're not like super high off, but I mean, you look at Enphase, you look at Nvidia, both phenomenal companies. If you really needed to do some nibbling, you got two companies off some highs. Matterport, I am back over $28 again. That's incredible. I don't know that I really want to jump into this one again. But let's see, 28.25 divided by, I can't believe we hit 30.80. That's crazy. It's down about 8-ish% off of those highs. So there's some things over here that are buyable, that are not offensive. Affirm is off of some of its highs. SoFi is very nicely off of its highs. So there's a little bag that if you wanted to pick up and buy a little bit of stock, SoFi, Enphase, Nvidia, maybe a tiny little bit of Matterport. These are not at horrible prices. Look at Google, for example, off of that 30 or 3,037 level, 3,037. Right now we're sitting at 2,856 divided by, look at that, 6% off over here, right? We'll just quickly write that down. So that's Goog about 6%. That's Enphase down about 12% from all-time highs. You got Matterport. What was that? About 4-6%, something like that. Nvidia was something like, what did I say? I don't know, 6-8%, something like that. Google, Enphase, Matterport, Nvidia. SoFi. Yeah, SoFi is definitely retracted a bit more. See, look at SoFi here. Even though it's up 3% right now, it's down a great chunk from where we were. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. There's a dip buy. Down 20. What is that? 26%. Yeah. Woo! That's juicy. And I can't say that we're really off. Well, all-time highs on Tesla, 1104 divided by 1243. Tesla, yeah, also down about 11% from that all-time high figure. Tesla, 11%. Yeah. So I mean, there are definitely some things that if you wanted to add, and then look at PayPal too. I mean, this is just ridiculous though. PayPal has just gotten destroyed. I'm not sure what's up with the payment processors, honestly. 30, we'll call about 36% there, PayPal. But yeah, so there are definitely some things off those all-time highs. And then of course you got some of the other ones, the software companies like Palantirs, where we've seen some compression already. All right, so let's see here. Then Sheeb sitting at 39, Cardano sitting at 1.58, Bitcoin, there's that 57.2. It's really struggling to get above this line set here. It's incredible. This has become such a strong point of contention. Let me go to the hour chart. It's a little bit easier to see it. This this region over here is really where we've been playing a lot, in sort of this channel, this 58,000 figure to 56.6. We just keep going back and forth in this little channel here for Bitcoin. You don't see that. You definitely see more of an opportunity when you get down to that 54,000 level. Oh, the margin video. Well, thank you. I exactly keep getting that rejection at 57.5. That's right. Thank you for saying that, Brett. That's it's something that I had written down for I had written down as like an idea, like, oh, I should talk about my margin thesis, and I've just been kind of kicking the can down the road. And then yesterday, like, no, let me go do the numbers on it, and I was blown away by some of the things that I saw, especially like Nvidia or Visa, incredible margins. But yeah, thanks for that. Was a video I was punting, and I'm glad I made it. Yeah, this is what I keep hearing over and over again, that maybe it's because crypto's doing more transactions, and that potentially blockchain is going to take away from the payment processors. So interesting. Somebody says STNE. I mean, I can't look at multiple things at once, but STNE. I've never heard of it. I'll look really quick. STNE. Let's see what this is. STNE. So this is a Stone Co. Limited. What the heck is this? Never heard of it. What is it? Is that the right one? So it provides financial technology solutions, end-to-end cloud-based tech platform to conduct electronic commerce online across in-store and mobile channels. They serve customers in Brazil. So it's like a fintech for Brazil. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Don't know anything about it. But I suppose we can do a quick little, let's see here. So STNE. Financial analysis. I'll quickly see what we got on these folks. So STNE is they're profitable. Net income 670 million, EPS 227. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, these smaller fintechs. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, you've got it's a profitable company. You've got growth. Big growth expectations for the company. Anywhere between 25 to really 30% growth expected. EPS 2025, $8. EPS 2021, $2.27. And the thing's selling for $16. Stone Co. Now let's go look together a little bit. All right, let's see here. Stone Co. I'll share the screen. Give it a sec. Share screen. So this is it. So it's kind of like the square of Brazil, maybe? Yeah, look at that. It does kind of look like the square of Brazil. She definitely is into square. Yeah, that's interesting. Stone's more customers all over Brazil. I don't know what's up the population over there. 200. Wow. Oh, Brazil's a lot larger than I thought it was. 212 million. Wow. I was going to guess it was more like the size of like Germany or something, like 80 mil. Boy, I was wrong. That's interesting. It's actually not terrible. Fascinating. 8% cash back on everything. If you're talking about this company being an 8% cash back on everything, for some reason that doesn't shock me, given that they have inflation of like 10% over there, which is pretty kooky. But look at that stock performance. That is juicy. Look at that. From $92, folks. This is a $92 stock. It has lost 82% from its highs. Everybody seems to be hating the payment processors right now. It's insane. There's so much euphoria potentially around just blockchain. But ouch. Let's see how much she holds in the thing. Let me do a fact check that she even holds it. I imagine it would be an ARCF. See, ARCF, our biggest holding is Square. Yeah, it looks like it's there. So ARC has a 1.75% weight. Oh gosh, look at her cost average. $49 average. Oh, that's a burn. I actually didn't know they had the little average button here. That's kind of cool. Square. Oh, she's good on Square. 120. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, it's right here. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, look at that cost average. Not bad. Oh, I didn't know she was into Etsy. Hey, that's my play. Stop crowding my play. That's cool. Oh, you were talking about something else. All right, let's go back to these sticks. That's an interesting one. I might add it to the stick. But yeah, golly, payment processing is just so wrecked right now. It must be. I mean, the only thing I can imagine is crypto, because I mean, you look at Square, PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, this one, the what do we call it? The STNE. They are just all absolutely destroyed. And I mean, excuse me, the market is kind of implying that these companies just aren't going to have a chance to adapt. That's roughly what the market's implying. And I don't know. I think that's a little overblown. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, let's see. What else? Okay. I'm really interested to see the first 15 minutes of SVXY. Right now, it's looking like it'll be around 57.12. It's a nice little pop off. I expect that to really quickly move to like 60 again, though. This is the inverse. It's not 100% inverse, but roughly inverse volatility. They're going all the way of Kodak. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, how does PayPal? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if in the future the payment processing companies will all use some form of a blockchain infrastructure. But I mean, if the fees plummet, it's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting. Rinsed investor. Yeah. Yeah. Check out CRO. What the heck is CRO? Well, let's see. CRO. Canadian Arrow. This is another one I know nothing about. Delisted? No, there's nothing on there. CR. Must be something else talking about. Anyway, okay, good. So, oh my gosh, how is Twitter up 9%? Why? Why is Twitter up? Hold on. Twitter. Let me see what the news is. Twitter. China's Twitter-like Weibo plans a $547 million Hong Kong listing. Or 48, whatever, depending on how you do it. Okay, is that it? Like, that's it? Oh, whoa. CEO Jack Dorsey is expected to step down. It just came through. What is this? What? Oh, CNBC got this story first?
That did not happen in part because of the pandemic. And that's where we stand, guys. So, I know you have a long relationship with Ned Siegel.
Sure, I was with him quite a bit.
Trying to get comment from Mr. Siegel.
Yeah, let's see if we can't get him.
And try and get a little more on this story. You can see now Twitter shares responding positively. Again, the stock itself has not done particularly well.
Hey, how much would you, what would you feel like if you were the CEO and the day you announced you were stepping down, the stock skyrocketed 11%? I feel like that's a big middle finger to Jack Dorsey. Golly. That's interesting. CNBC broke that one. They got that out about 90 seconds before Bloomberg. That's crazy. In fact, Bloomberg's only reporting it because CNBC reported it. They scrubbed CNBC as well, but now it's a big red banner. Everyone's freaking out about it. I'm not sure why that's is. I wonder if there's a press release on this. All right, let me see here. Twitter press release. There must be like a press release or something. Twitter. Or maybe this just quite frankly came out on, let's see here. No financial releases. Nothing on their web page. Maybe this was just a tweet? Dorsey. Jack. Let's see. No? He literally just tweeted 2 days ago, I love Twitter. You know he already knew that he was going to announce he was leaving. Huh. A little bit of a hint, I suppose. But, wow. Up 10%. Let's look at the performance here. Gosh, I remember. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Twitter's just gotten raked over the coals. But the fact that it's moving 10, 11% on this news, I don't know. That's weird. Like, it's not like they announced a new direction or any kind of difference. I mean, you still got, it's still the same company. Now, that Twitter Blue thing could raise some revenue. I do think there's some potential reason to be somewhat optimistic about that for Twitter. The Twitter Blue thing lets you like pin conversations in your message box. The undo feature is utterly garbage, but it does let you do a few other things like rearrange some buttons on the Twitter app or whatever. But quite frankly, I think Twitter Blue is virtually worthless. Yeah, Bloomberg is literally saying Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey is expected to step down, CNBC reports, without specifying how it obtained the information. Bloomberg's like, what are y'all doing, CNBC? Bloomberg's casting shade. That's funny. It's because they didn't get to break it. But in fairness, they haven't said. Square is actually moving up as well on this news. 3.82%. Is that true? Let's see here. Let's look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Wow. Ooh, Enphase. A couple percent here. Gosh, hey, I guess it's just not liked. All right. Anyway, so look at this. Beach Bodies down to $2.80. Just shows you these things, they can easily go down to zero. Ay. Lemonade's down to 52.5. Etsy's on sale fractionally. It's at $2.90. Still such a high price. But honestly, everything's gotten more expensive. And the dip so far this month has not been very, very exciting. Enthusing. HUD 8 though up 4.76%. That's nice. We just bought. What did we do? Friday, bought HUD 8, bought SVXY, closed shorts, and we expect these to be up. See, SVXY is up 5%. HUD 8 4.2 or whatever. So that's a good little trade. Let me see what else Jim Cramer here is saying. You'll just get to listen.
Even talking to Twitter. So I don't give.
No, that's not coming back.
No, the stock's up 150 points since then. I don't think he wants another revolt.
Yeah.
They have been quite resourceful lately in developing some new product. Twitter Blue is that subscription service that we had long talked about for years.
I think that Twitter's making a major series of changes, and they're trying very hard.
You know, it's the Twitter Blue. The one thing that they do have going for it is they're going to create monetization where they didn't have monetization before. Let's see how much the darn thing is. But let's see, because I got it just to test it out, and I thought I might like it, but honestly, I'll probably turn it off. So what is this? Some new features, custom navigation, custom app icon, custom theme, reader. The undo tweet thing is so stupid. It's so dumb. How much is it? That makes you do it through the Apple Store. Whatever. That's going to take a sec. But anyway. No way. Are you serious? Somebody, you bought HUD 8 Leaps in June after joining the course. Nice. That was going to be killing it. Yeah, I remember when we were buying options in June on HUD 8. That's awesome. Good for you. You still got them, man. Jeez. It's awesome. That's super cool. Somebody says, I have $3K cash in my rollover IRA. Time to buy or wait for cheaper prices. It's tough, man. This is the kind of market where I'll probably, I did a little bit of crypto nibbling in the crypto dip, right at sort of at the bottom of the Bitcoin prices. 53.7, 54.4, 54.5, right around there. But in terms of some of these stock prices, look, I want more exposure. Don't get me wrong. I would love more exposure to some stocks, and I might end up picking up some of these. You know, at $3 a month. Thank you. I was looking for that. I've just been getting the pinwheel, but yeah, the prices are high. I mean, you are off all-time highs on some things. Remember, Nvidia 8%, Google 6%, Enphase 12%, Matterport 6%, SoFi 26%, Tesla 11%. The payment processors, they are getting whacked. Doug, how are most of your stocks at 52-week lows? You got to join the Stocks and Psychology of Money course. Look, the price went up, but there is going to be a coupon for Cyber Monday week. I think it's just Cyber Monday is what it is, and it's Cyber Monday week. But yeah, look, it's not as great as Black Friday, but it's still there. And that's just for Cyber Monday week. There you go. But okay, yeah. Remember, you always get all my buy sell alerts inside the group. But y'all know this already. It's old news. So yeah, but I do know what stocks do you have, Doug? I mean, if you only have payment processors, I feel bad for you right now. But I get it. All right. So bell is in 15 seconds. Let's look at the bell and let's see how things open. Let's see if we get big green here or what we're going to end up getting on the opening here. I'm going to take a Slurpee here.
That's not happening.
That's not going to happen.
No.
David has both sent the trial balloon up and shot it down. I always love that.
Let's get the opening bell here and the CNBC Real-Time Exchange. At the big board, it's UBS, celebrating the grand opening of the UBS Arena, a sports and entertainment venue.
Let's go. All right, let's see what we have here. So let's see how things are opening. Tesla, not sure which way is it going to go. It looks pretty green to me. That looks like a nice green mover there. Enphase, slightly red. Etsy, personally, I don't like buying pre-market anyway. Oh, Etsy just turned around. Etsy was slightly negative, and now it's going slightly positive. Square still moving on the news that Jack is leaving. Twitter 10.5%. Let's see. Here's SVXY. Balancing around here around this 57 level. I think this will keep going up throughout the day. We'll see here. We've got there goes Nvidia again. Dang it. That darn stock. You can't keep that thing down. You can't keep Nvidia down. You know, right when we're talking in the pre-market about it being down 8% off all-time highs. Look at it ripping, folks. Oh, wow. It's just ripping. Man, oh man, that thing just goes. Yeah, I didn't throw up. I should have the heat map, and I should be able to have screen shares back for the closing live stream. The computer has been fixed, supposedly. Anyway, this euphoria is wearing off a little bit already here on Twitter, and you can see that on Square. You're getting that rotation back down, so some of that euphoria is coming back off. Yeah, look at that. Square, Twitter. The euphoria is going away about this Twitter Jack Dorsey stepping down news. You do have Etsy now rotating down. What's happening? Everything's going the wrong way, yeah. Nope, Tesla's still surging. Tesla up 3%. OMG. Enphase up 2.84% here. Nvidia is almost at a full 4%. Matterport. Come on, man. It's like all the ones that we were just talking about being on sale in the pre-market are all of a sudden running. We made a list. We made a list right there. There is the list. The list literally said Google 6%, Enphase 12%, Matterport 6%, Nvidia 8%, SoFi 26%, Tesla 11%, PayPal 36%. And all of a sudden, these guys are running. Lucid down 0.7. Corsair. Gosh, you cannot catch a break on Corsair. Some of these stocks are just getting smashed. Let me I'm gonna try to see what I got. CRSR, right? CRSR. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna look at the terminal on this thing. Because the financials I don't think are horrible. The problem with Corsair, you want to know what the problem with Corsair is? The G word. It's low. You pulled forward a lot of growth to 2021. You're expecting 2021 to end up with a 10% growth rate, 2022 to drop to 6.5%, and then maybe back to 10% in 2023. A little bit volatile, some fluctuations then thereafter, up and down. But at least according to Wall Street estimates, a little bit of pain there. Oh, look at that. Cloudflare down 3%. This was one of the ones that we mentioned in pre-market that I was a little bit worried about software compression, and I'm looking for a sale of Cloudflare under 150, and then DocuSign. And now all of a sudden they're rotating down. Well, at least Net is. I don't think I'm a market wizard here. I think I'm a stock doc. But yeah, that's interesting. Both of these guys rotating down a little bit here. Look at this drama of the Twitter stock oh yay, Jack Dorsey's leaving, everybody pile in, and then the traders are dumping it. You know what it shows me is that you have a lot of day traders sitting around watching CNBC, because you get the CNBC pump, but then you also get the CNBC dump. You know, look at a firm down 1.85%. I wouldn't mind a firm to continue to fall a little bit. Like, give me a little bit of a buying op, you know? A firm's another one I like. A firm, you know, we didn't even write this one down as being off of all-time highs, but it's a good chunk down. 133 divided by that. Look at that. It's down 24%, folks. Write that down. A firm, 24%. That's nice. You know, it did go down to 118 118 divided by 176, that would have been 33%. That was a little discount sale. And I remember looking at too, it was only there for like 30 minutes at 118. I looked at it and I'm like, 118? And I remember saying to myself, not good enough. I'm a wait. But I literally remember consciously thinking to myself, should I buy a perm at 118 on the recent downside, right? All right, what else here? So Tesla softening a little bit here. S&P 500 is actually rotating down. What the HE double hockey sticks is this? That is not supposed to happen. That is actually very interesting. Hold on a second here. So I don't have Wi-Fi on this thing. There we go. So where were we here? Let's see here. Yeah, I want to see the volatility really calm back down. That trade's sitting at basically break right now. That's boring. Hut 8 mining's up like $8,000. I mean, that's cool, but I think, is BTC on a softening trend again right now? Let me see here. Where were we? Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Aha. All right, here we go. So BTC, let's see this here. BTC USD. Yeah, popping around at 57,000 again. Affirm's now down almost 3%. Look at that. Affirm's on the down course. Ooh, you're finally getting an Etsy sale. Maybe. 284. This is interesting. We're seeing some things sell off a little bit more here. Oh, SPY trying to stabilize, maybe. This is a bizarro market open. I'll tell you. I feel like volatility is coming back. That's not good for the SVXY trade. It's going red. Look at Zoom. Zoom down 4%. Just Kathy Wood cannot catch a break. I feel bad. Yeah, look, it was up 1%, and now it's only up 0.2%. Nvidia is sitting at that 3% level. Some of that euphoria come off again. Look at that, though. The safer place, folks. The Apple and the Microsoft up 2%. These are just companies you cannot bet against. I mean, Microsoft's performance has been unreal. Really, really impressive. It's blown Apple out of the water. Certainly Amazon out of the water. And Microsoft's just crushed it. And so as much as I'm not like the biggest Microsoft fanboy, they've done very, very, very well. Salesforce. Salesforce at 287. They've been on a little bit of a tear recently. They were trading sideways for a while. If anything, slightly sideways and down. Robinhood, again, look at that. Dropping more. We got those lockups coming up next week, folks. Next week, and you're going to have a lot more liquidity for Robinhood. So I don't think the worst is over yet for Robinhood. And it feels weird, but I'm still being so patient with my dollars. I'm spending a lot of time on the side with a lot of the extra cash that I have, somewhere around maybe 13% of my portfolio right now, cash, not invested, sitting on the sidelines, waiting, sitting around, waiting. The BTC trade, gave me a little bit of a pickup, which is nice. ARK just turned negative. What is it with this? Hold on a second here. Let me look at the headline. Indices here. So yeah, the Dow halved, folks. The Dow literally just halved from up 1% to only up 0.5%. S&P's up 1% still, pretty relatively stable. NASDAQ 1.37. Bonds stable. What a bizarro market. Dollars are burning a hole in your pocket. Yeah. I know. All right, let's see here. Okay, what do we have up here? So we've got volatility's down 14%. I mean, that's what we expected. A nice drop of that volatility. Let's see here. But how are we doing on the last little bit here? This is the 5-minute chart. Where's today? This chart isn't even up yet. Yeah, the volatility chart's not even up yet, at least that I could see. So give it another 4 minutes, and then I expect we should have the vol chart up. Cloudflare dropping 5.26 here. TDOC ran on Friday. But yeah, look at that. FinTech is just getting wrecked. Robinhood and Affirm are now following Square, PayPal. The entire FinTech sector is just an utter disaster right now. It's disgusting. XL Fleet's at $4.25 or 50 cents, sorry. Piton goes down more. Hippo goes down. Pinterest. Wouldn't be surprised to see Redfin over here, honestly. That one just can't catch a break either. But I actually don't see it. Roku. How's Roku? You know, they still, when Kathy Wood goes in interviews, and maybe that's just like a respect thing they do. When she goes in interviews, people for Kathy Wood are still going, Kathy, your fund last week or last year returned 140%. You're brilliant. Tell us about your latest thoughts on everything. That is still how folks are pitching Kathy. And nobody wants to talk about this year, though. This year hasn't been that great. And that's no shade on Kathy. I really like Kathy Wood. But I'll tell you, some of the stocks, they've just have been hurting. And there's such little end in sight for some of the pain in some of the plays. And it's weird because you think like, oh, yeah, the Square sell-off will stop. Oh, the Roku sell-off will stop. No, I mean, look at Roku. Roku this year, folks, it started off at a close of about 335. You're down, what is that, 230 by 335? You're down 31%. Dang. You know, and then it makes you wonder, like, okay, well, does that mean it's time to buy the dip? I don't know. There's no sign of a bottom on some of these. Look at Robinhood. It's going to hit an all-time low today. Its all-time low was 26.57. We're at 26.67. We're 10 cents away from an all-time low, but we're plummeting. We're cratering. We're cratering. It's now 5 cents away from its wait, no, is it still 10 cents away? 26.62. And the prior was, we're 5 cents away. 5 cents away from an all-time low on Robinhood. Holy moly. I'm shocked. And then Affirm is taking it as well here. Look at that, about 4.7% to the downside on Affirm. Cloudflare's going down. Etsy about 3.25 here. There's definitely some red forming today. Let's see if we got any euphoria left. See, you're even getting a pullback on Moderna. This was up like 12%. Now it's up 8%. Newegg just came out of nowhere. Newegg tends to spike, though, on social media volume, and it's not like a lot of volumes at play here on Newegg. So that's probably a little bit of a trader one, so be careful on that one. Look at Tesla, though, folks. You just cannot count Tesla out. Sorry, this is XPEV. XPEV's also up 3.7. But Tesla, remember what I tweeted? I tweeted that you've got a bunch of these ABT investors. They're anything but Tesla people. They're like, I'll just go all in on Lucid. I'll just go all in on Rivian. Like I just go all in on anything but Tesla. Yeah, but you can't hold this stock down. It's crazy. But look at this. Square gave up every little bit of its gain. Holy smokes. Look at that bounce. Look at that bounce right off my resistance line. That resistance line has been sitting there for months. You can look back at earlier when it, or in this very live stream earlier when it started running, you literally saw it start running to the resistance line. Yes, this is some of the stuff that we talk about in the Stocks and Psychology of Money group, which again, even though the price went up, if you missed the Black Friday sale, you could use code Cyber Monday for Cyber Monday week. And then we'll have a larger price increase since we'll be out of the sale season. Good old Cyber Monday. I don't know how enthused people are going to be about Cyber Monday. In general, it's going to be very interesting to see how consumers react broadly with companies like Etsy, Amazon, and all of that. Cyber Monday used to be a very, very big deal after Black Friday because it was always like you'd go to the mall, you'd be exhausted. You'd go to the mall, you'd be exhausted, and then all of a sudden you'd be home for the weekend, and then you were ready to shop online, to click away for Cyber Monday. Now people have been clicking. It's like coupon clipping. Coupon. Don't even start on coupon. Man, hold on. Let me finish my thought. Cyber Monday was supposed to be your opportunity to shop from home because you're not going to the store anymore. And the sales, the old school style was Black Friday. My standard of evaluating Black Friday sales was always Banana Republic would go to 40% off on Black Friday, and Cyber Monday was 30% off, and the rest, was 35% off. And the rest of the year, the best sale you'd get was 30% off the rest of the year. So that was kind of always like the little bar for me, the standard. Now that's all screwy. It's like everything's turned to a disaster. But anyway, coupon clipping. Man, I was thinking about that. I was talking to Lauren about that. We were at Vaughn's. I was at Vaughn's for like the first time in a year. Anyway, so I'm at Vaughn's, and I'm like, Lauren, you remember when we used to coupon all the time for like, oh, grapes are on sale over here. Oh, we could use this coupon for some Planters nuts over here. Whatever. And we spent years couponing. We'd even watch the show like Extreme Couponing. And honestly, it probably just made us spend more money. It's like, oh yeah, gotta stock up on those nuts now. Oh, it's nuts. Literally and figuratively. Okay, which Elon Musk, by the way, tweeted literally and figuratively the other day, which what's interesting is literally and figuratively. I think he actually tweeted figuratively and figuratively, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's weird. 12. And then literally, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it is again, folks. It's that rumor on 12/9, something's going to happen. Like, that's how many characters, right? Figuratively and literally are. Like, he could have said literally and figuratively. But no, he chose to say figuratively and literally, and it's 12/9. So it's, again, perpetuating these rumors that something's going to happen at Tesla on 12/9. I think that's probably why it's up 4% today. People are going to be sorely disappointed if something doesn't happen on 12/9. But 4% on Tesla. I mean, I think we lost like 3% on Friday on Tesla. So we were really just recovering. But oh my gosh, look at the stay-at-home stuff. Oh, did we hit all-time lows? Oh, we did. Oh, Robinhood just hits all-time lows, folks. 26.44. Oh my gosh. And just wait, folks. The lockups this week. Oh, I picture $18 Robinhood stock. $18. I mean, look at that. The market cap already is, what is it? It's $22 billion. We are going to be a sub $20 billion company soon on Robinhood. And the big question is, are you going to buy the dip if we get to like $18 or $16 once these lockups are up? That is a bloody bloodbath. Just like Beachbody, honestly. Look at Beachbody. Oh, still not at all-time lows. All-time lows were $2.50 and 80 cents, or 2.58. Peloton. Oh yeah, the stay-at-home play is selling down. 5.4, 5.6 to the downside. Not at all-time lows. All-time recent lows since the pandemic. About 41.13. Man, some particular stocks are just getting whacked. It is bad. Is RK even still positive? Nope, it's negative. Man, so many people got mad at me for taking the inverse position on this. You know, it wasn't technically a short, okay? Because I got all these comments. People like, how dare you short Kathy? I was taking the inverse position. It's different from shorting. You're not a short seller if you're taking the inverse position. But whatever. You get mad over everything. SVXY. Like my hair. So I purposefully effed up my hair more. You see this? Can I make my hair any worse? You should have seen it yesterday. I took this little Hello Kitty brush that Lauren lent to me, and I purposefully wanted to make sure the sides were nice and tall and that the middle was down. Look at that. That's what we're talking about, okay? That was yesterday. But now we'll just stick with that. Anyway, let's go back to where we were. Okay. Where are the opportunities? Okay, I'm watching. Okay, so I'm going to write down my watchers. Okay, this is where I'm going to write down pain watchers. Pain, Pain, watchers. Okay, so Cloudflare. I'm going to write this down. Net. Give me a sub 150. All right. Then how about? I don't know when I could be convinced to buy Peloton. I think those bikes are going to continue to go down and down and down. Twitter got halted? Hold on. Twitter. Let's see here. Oh, because it's falling? It's only up 3.4% right now. Oh, what a joke. It's a mess. Okay. So anyway, okay, what else here? So Cloudflare, Robinhood, I want to see an 18 on that one. Hood sub 18. Okay, good. Then Zillow. What's interesting is Kathy Wood stopped buying the dip on Robinhood. She was buying that thing up to like $29, just like buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. And then she stopped. Yeah, we did see that about Amazon. They've got a beef with Visa. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up fixing that before Jan. It's usually a fees dispute. Lemonade to the toilet. When would I consider lemonade again? That's a really good question. I don't know when I would consider lemonade again. So I'm just going to put a question mark on that one. Just InsurTech has been making me very nervous, which is also why I closed out. Redfin, I'm getting a little tired of this one. It's just a slow bleed. And I think it's Zillow's fault. But wow, I mean, I don't know. That's an interesting one to me. So I'm just going to put a question mark on that one to watch that one as well. A lot of interest rate fears, I think you have. So when do we buy Etsy? I mean, Etsy's probably, like, if I could get Etsy under 225, that's when I'll go shopping for Etsy again. Now, I've maintained that for quite a while. Course members will know that. I've always been saying under 225, under 225, load it up, under 225. And it's done very, very well. Dave & Buster's. I feel like I consider Dave & Buster's, honestly, under 30. But I'm going to put a little asterisk, and I'm going to write debt. So I'm going to put debt question mark next to that one. I want to see how buried they are. Wow, backed holdings is trying to go back to $10, huh? Yo, look at that momentum sell-off. Look at that pump and dumper. Oh my goodness. You know, I made a video on this when it started pumping, and I pooped on it. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is stupid. And sure enough, buy stupid things, win stupid prizes. Sorry, that's mean. That's very mean. Oh well, I don't care. Okay, DWAC. This is another one that's going to be continuing to trend towards $10. Sorry for that. That is not an anti. Okay, for the Trumpers here, that is not an anti-Trump thing. I'm just saying, company-wise, it's ridiculous that it's $42. Let's see here. Disney. So Disney, I worry is, and I love Disney. Okay, I wonder how much it's going to follow a little bit of the Netflix. I want to look at Netflix's performance. So Netflix, obviously, it's been doing very, very well. After earnings, no, we actually did well after earnings. That's not bad. Yeah, we had our last earnings. We're actually up from our last earnings. That's not bad. So that's actually good for Diz. Okay, good. That's positive because you've got a lot of excitement about Disney Plus, obviously. I can't believe that Tesla's up 5%. That's incredible. Let's see here. Wow. Oh, somebody says my Svexy is moving. Let's see. Svexy. Har! Got some more work to do, honestly. But it is this is what I expected, is that this would move up in intraday. And I'm not just saying that now. If you rewind the video, you'll literally hear me say just that. Let's see. I'll send when I close that, as usual. I mean, don't wait for me to trade something, but when I close that, I'll send an alert in the Stocks and Psychology of Money group. So Moderna, Li Auto. Well, Li Auto has got to have some news for it to be trading like this. Hold on a second here. Li Auto. Let me see what's going on here. Especially since there's so. And where's NEO? So much Chinese FUD. Charter of the Audit Committee. NEO narrows losses as EV maker manages supply chain snarls. That's a bizarre word. They must have reported. Oh yeah, they did. Expects Q4 deliveries of 30,000 to 32,000. Yeah, they reported earnings. Okay, so that's why NEO's moving. Golly, Matterport, would you stop? So $29 here. I mean, I guess I don't mind. I got a big position in it. Geez, the portfolio. Oh, Enphase is almost up 4%. Man. Coinbase just went up about 4%. What's BTC doing right now? Dogecoin stuck at 50 or 21. BTC, yeah, still sitting at 57. Still a rebound though from that 54 that we had. Nvidia up about 3%. Apple, Alphabet, these guys sitting at 2%. I still think there's a little bit of room in Google. Part of me wants to do a little bit of cash parking in Google. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write down Google Cash Park. I might do that. That way, even if we did have a sell-off, I could just break the piggy bank of Google. There's NEO sitting at 1.7%, so not much movement here. Lucid went green. Congrats to those Lucid fans. Green a couple percent. I did close my put on it, so you can't be mad at me anymore. Have you seen the message? I didn't see it, but somebody quoted it here. Some stock exchanges, not Robinhood, have temporarily halted trading of Twitter. Dude, they have just been getting drugged through the dirt. Etsy has been your Hail Mary. Well, I'm happy for you, Susan, because it's done very, very well. All right. Fiverr down 26. No halted just okay. All right. Let me see here. What else? What's the breaking news? Hold on.
Breaking news from the realtors, a huge surprise to the upside on October pending home sales. These are signed contract on existing homes. They jumped 7.5% from September, according to the National Association of Realtors. The street was looking for basically flat. Now, sales were 1.4% lower than October of last year, but last fall marked a cyclical high. Pending sales are a forward-looking indicator of closed sales in 1 to 2 months. Now, the Realtors chief economist Lawrence Yun points to fast rising rents as well as rising mortgage rates and the fear among potential buyers that those rates will move even higher. Take a look. The average rate on the popular 30-year fixed mortgage was just below 3% in mid-September, but climbed to 3.22% by the end of October. That may have boosted sales. Regionally, sales were strongest in the Midwest and South regions, rising 11.8% and 8% month to month, respectively. In the Northeast, pending sales rose 6.9% from October. And in the West, they increased 2.1%. So a big unexpected fall surge in home sales, Carl.
Fascinating, Diana. Thank you. Our Diana Olick. Good Monday morning, everybody. Welcome.
Unexpected gain in pending home sales. I think did she say surge in fall home sales or I don't know. It's a B. Okay. Reuters reporting board have settled on Jack Dorsey's successor. Oh, okay. I like Reuters a lot. They're very good. I know I am a Lucid fan. I know I am. I just think it's gotten a little rich. That's it. And I'm nervous about those first delivery quarters. The first delivery quarters are going to be, I highly expect they're going to be an oopsie doopsies. And the stock's not going to be very happy about it at all. An expectation I have. Could be wrong. Don't have to be right all the time. It's fine. I don't mind making mistakes. All right. So, wow. Geez. Stay-at-home stuff's just getting murked. Ooh. And the Chargers, interestingly, they had a little bit of life in them when we got the bipartisan infrastructure package passed. But I feel like they've been kind of bleeding since then. Yeah, this kind of looks like that. What's this? More breaking news?
Here for Moderna, it's really a 3-point plan. They are testing.
Oh, they're just talking about Moderna. All right. Okay. Zillow 4% to the downside. Am I going to sell my Tesla? I'm not going to sell my Tesla at all. No, absolutely. My Mac Pro comes back today. Thank you for asking. Working on how I feel about exactly the alts and how I want to spread out my alts. But yes. You were right. It's a fee dispute and it's only in the UK. Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you for the update on that. Let's see here. 20 EV companies in China that are at more advanced stage than Lucid Rivian. Yeah, but people don't care about more Chinese companies. They want American made. That's what they want to invest in. Yeah. All right. Let's see if there's any. Let's see what Bloomberg's reporting as top news. Again, if you missed out, it's solely if you missed out on the Black Friday sale. The price did go up, but if you missed out on Black Friday sale, there's a Cyber Monday code you could use. So take a look at that link down below. I will be sending alerts for what I do with this cashola. All right. Let's see here. Hertz shares rise on plan to buy back $2 billion of stock. Wow. Hertz. Omicron symptoms seen as mild. Hey, that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. Let's see here. Let's see. Anything else? Not really. Let me read their M Live. Hold on a sec. M Live is called the Market Live blog. And thank you, Chad, for being a Chad and joining the member chat. All right, M Live blog. See, that is literally how I've been feeling. The title of their last blog entry on Bloomberg Terminal is literally how I've been feeling. Ugh, literally how I feel. It says, equities are still expensive even after Friday's blip. That's what I'm saying, man. I've been feeling the same. It's like it's not good enough. Yeah, you go to the SPY over here. If you haven't drawn your trend line yet, you better draw it. But anyway, like, give me a little bit more, of a little dippy poodle here. Like pull me back down, get me back to like a 430. Maybe even like a 420. I'll take a 420. 420.69 or for whatever. We'll take it. Let's see here. So, how could we not shout out a Chad? Especially, I don't know if that's your real name, but I always think it's cool when you have the same letter. Look at that, Chad Carlson. I don't know. They say in marketing that's really good too. What's the word for that in grammar? When is it an alliteration? Well, who cares? I don't remember. Anyway, okay. Enough of this. Back to this. So, okay, let's see here. S&P is up 24% so far this year. Its PE ratio, that's not far from decades-long highs, right? 21 right now. Bonds and stocks continue reversal of Friday's madness, right? Investors appear to have taken solace in the fact that the newest COVID variant, while highly transmissible, has mild symptoms. It is an alliteration. Okay, cool. Thanks. Then in treasuries, the Fed will purchase a maximum of, okay, these are just some of the latest bond orders. Omicron puts government in a difficult spot. Boring. European value stocks will find year-end growth trickier. Continued loss of momentum. Another layer of uncertainty with COVID. Because look, you still have the maddening COVID surge in Europe, right? Let's look at this here for a moment. We shall look at COVID cases. Let's see here. Let's do it together. All right. COVID cases. I'll go with the UK. I'll go with the suggestion. Still elevated. Germany. They're still going. Are you serious? Omicron, whatever, might be a nothing burger, but and this is just, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is their low day is Sundays. Sundays is their low day. So the next 2 days are going to be really interesting for watching Germany to see if we get this pop back up again. Netherlands, just the way they do the testing. Oh, did they peak? 30 days. They're flatlining a little bit, which that's good. That's what we'd want to see. Virus anxiety is a mixed bag for inflation. Well, that makes sense. But I agree, man. Equity's still expensive. I could not agree more. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh my gosh, there's a $20 donation. I don't understand why Teladoc is getting hit so hard. Is this a stock on the great Kevin's radar to buy? Oh, well, I appreciate that. And we did have a fun Thanksgiving. No, it has not been on my radar to buy. I think it's a very phenomenal service. I think it's great. Let's look at the fundies just for you. Let's see. Oh my gosh, hold on. I have to say something really quick. So, okay, y'all know a few things about me. First of all, you know that there's a Cyber Monday coupon. It's not as great as the Black Friday one, but it's the best we got right now. And the price goes up. But anyway, this is Cyber Monday coupon down below. But before I talk about this T-Doc thing, I gotta say something, okay? Okay, I gotta do this. If you go to metkevin.com/cart, C-A-R-T or K-A-R-T, whatever. You remember how I bought this go-kart? Okay. Yesterday, I'm having a happy Sunday with my family. Happy Sunday. And Lauren's on the Segway. We had a friend over, and we got me and him. We're riding the go-karts, and Max and Jack are on our laps riding the go-karts. Okay, you remember these go-karts, right? 2 hours later, the cops show up at my house because neighbors are complaining that we're driving go-karts around the neighborhood, and I'm like, dang it! I live in a neighborhood of Karens. It's confirmed. Like, the cop is like, dude, I rode go-karts too, man. Like, I don't really want to be here. This is such BS. I'm like, are you kidding me? Freaking loser. Like, how much of a Grinch do you have to be to call the cops because somebody's driving a go-kart at 2 p.m. on a Sunday? What losers. What losers. Okay, sorry. Back to what we were talking about. T-Doc. Okay. Get the hell out of California. How do we go right to that? That's a good one. That's great. All right. So anyway, okay. So get off my lawn. Okay. So T-Dog. T-Dog's still losing money. T-Dog's going to go profitable probably in 2024 to 2025. You've got really good growth at T-Dog. 84% this year. You're going to settle in the 20s, 20 to 30% over the next 5 years. I think it's just part of, I think it's two things with T-Dog. I think number one, it's software compression. Number two, it's people exiting COVID trades. So I just don't think you have the wind at your back right now. I think with T-Doc, there will become a time when T-Doc is really juicy to buy. I don't know. Maybe that's now. I don't know. But I think what you're seeing here, really since the beginning of the year, this sell-off is the leaving COVID trade, right? It's people are trading out of the stuff that did well during COVID, and they're picking other winners right now, which right now we're in this EV cycle. I mean, look at Tesla up 5%, right? While Affirm's down 5%. So Redfin, for a nothing burger reason here, continuing to bleed. Very pathetic, very sad, loser. But yeah, I mean, there are just some stocks that are just continuing to trend down, and they really are a version of a falling knife, you know? And it's really until this COVID trade ends, where people are getting out of their original COVID trades, that I feel like we're gonna hit some of the bottoms. But it's been rough. It has been rough. I'll tell you that. Yeah. So I don't know. I will keep an eye on T-Doc, but it's not something I'm jumping up and down about buying yet. Probably wait for some form of a reversal. And I do think that COVID trade, honestly, I don't think the COVID trade is going to be over probably until Twitter or the summer. A reason for that mostly being, my expectations that people are still going to be in these trades through the winter, expecting some COVID surge, which we kind of have in Europe, and then afterwards, some kind of rotation. Maybe we'll see the completion of people rotating out of these COVID style stocks. Anyway, so when the cop showed up, he ended up playing ball. That's funny. The first thing the cop showed, because this is the second time they've come for the go-karts, which is really ridiculous. But he saw me the first time, and then today or yesterday, he opened the door, and he's like, "Hey, wait a minute. You just had green hair the other day." Oh, man. Preach the peace with the hair. Whatever. My upstairs neighbor is a cop. He moved in, and it was really noisy because Paris apartments, so I married him. That's awesome. You're in Paris? I'm jealous. That's where I met Lauren. That's super cool. All right. So, yeah. All right. Whatever. All right, so I'll send out alerts if I do anything with my Svexy or my HUD 8. I don't know. We'll see. See how much we want to hodl these things. It feels like the SPY's pulling back a tiny little bit right now. Let me see here. Let's see. I can't get it to load anymore. There we go. Oh, no, just a big sideways trade. Lame. And how about our VIX? No, the VIX is still falling. So that's good. Look at that, down 15%. That's great. Yeah, anyway, so I expect this to get back to $60. Might be when I trade out of it. I don't know. We'll see. Oh man, a fundamentals on HIMS. Come on, man. I was just gonna end the stream, and then you drop $20 on me. Come on, man. The problem is HIMS has always been a momentum stock, so you got to be careful. No, we'll probably do the same time frame as we did last week for the Quartz Member Live. I really like that. But anyway, yeah, HIMS has been a momentum bleeder. There's no fundy to do here, man. It's a money-losing company. You lost $82 million estimated for this year. You've already lost $76 million. You're going to lose another 71 next year. You're going to lose another 47 the year after. There's no path to profitability that I could see yet. Your EBITDA margin is still garbage. You're not even EBITDA profitable. You won't be until probably 24 or 25. The gross profit's not bad, at 75%. That's not bad. The growth is not bad, expecting 32% growth next year, 28% thereafter. But, the problem is you're a momentum bleeder. You're a momentum bleeder. I don't think you're going to be, you're going to see a U-turn in momentum unless for some reason Wall Street Bets goes nuts for it again or something like that. But why would I buy that uncertain growth? When I could buy, if I wanted 30% growth, when I could buy Enphase, something that has has high margins, profitability, the energy rotation behind it, so much. Anyway, my thoughts. Boom. I'm gonna go now. I'm making some more coffee. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Show down 40K, should I be? Yeah, I don't know. I hate selling stuff when it's down too, but I've gotten to the point where some things just continue to bleed, where I've just said, you know what? I'm just going to dump them. And if they rotate back, I can always rebuy them. That's the nice thing about stocks. Something is just being a total loser, and you think it's a momentum play, and the thing's just going to keep bleeding, and it's going to turn into a body where it goes from $6, from $10 to $6 and $6 to $3. Then just maybe you take the L, you sell it. If it rotates, hey, you can always buy back in if the momentum comes back, right? What's it going to go up the most in one day? 10% on a rotation, right? I guess it could go up more, but okay, whatever. So say you sold now and went down another 5%, and then all of a sudden it ran 10%, right? Well, you saved 5%. So what? You lost 5%. Okay, then if you feel like getting back in because it's moving, you can. You would just have to pay attention to it, right? But otherwise, the thing is, the theme right now is the losers keep losing. Sucks. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Goodbye.